Young Life is an outreach that wants to meet kids where they are. We desire to build relationships with them and show them the love of Christ. In a teenage world filled with so much uncertainty, we want to tell them that the love of Jesus will always be certain and that He loves them as they are.
Young Life Club is something that happens once a week in various locations throughout our area. It's a place where kids can come and be themselves and hear about a God who loves them.
Whenever people ask me what Young Life Club is, I always have a hard time trying to explain it because you kind of just have to be there.
It's just kind of a cool place to hang out and just some good fellowship with your friends and stuff.
I go to Young Life Club because it gives me a community to just constantly be encouraging me and teaching me about Jesus.
The thing I like about Young Life Club is that I get to spend time with all my friends outside of school since I don't really see them that much during school, and we get to sing like really loudly and play like really stupid fun games.
Every time at the end of club, one of our leaders will come and talk about Jesus to us, and it's just awesome to learn from them about this awesome God who does these incredible things for us.
So every Young Life area has a committee of adults that are committed to meeting together several times a year to spend time praying for the ministry, helping figure out how we're going to connect with the community in the area, determining how we're going to have a financial plan for the area, but also, and probably most importantly, spending time loving on our amazing staff and our awesome volunteer leaders.
Campaigners is a weekly Bible study for kids who want to either learn more about Jesus or grow in their faith. It's a safe place where we encourage them to ask any and all questions and to be honest about what's going on in their lives. We're here to try to help them figure out how to follow Jesus day to day.
Campaigners is a way to get with a group of guys and get more in depth into things we talk about at club. It's just a great way to really get to know your peers and students you go with to school.
I love Campaigners because it's a place where you can get together with friends and other people in your grade and talk about real life things.
It's where I got to know my Young Life leader, Sarah. She's become one of my best friends because she understands me and relates to me on a personal level because she grew up in the same environment that I did.
I've made friends and gotten to have relationships with people that without it, I don't think I would have ever gotten to have.
I would say what I really like about Campaigners is just how safe of an environment it is and how you get to go more in depth into the Bible and learn more about Jesus.
Every summer we take kids to camp for a week and we promise them the very best week of their life. There they experience adventure, they build relationships with their friends, and they hear about the good news of Jesus Christ.
I went to camp because Ensign bribed me with about 15 t-shirts and I ended up going and having the time of my life.
The reason that I went to Beyond Malibu is because I knew that it was going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to climb a mountain for a week in Canada.
I went to camp because my brother told me that when he went, he had a great time, and then I saw a lot of my friends were going, so I thought there's no reason why I shouldn't go. So I went to camp, and while I was there, I learned that God will love us no matter what, and that if we turn our back on Him, He'll always be there to embrace us, and He'll always love us.
What I learned at Wildlife Camp is that God loves us no matter what, and we all have sins, and at the end, He still loves us.
On the mountain, I learned to love myself and believe in myself throughout the whole thing, and it reminded me of the amazing love that God has for all of us.
Contact work simply is being there. It's showing up where kids are and knowing them how they are. The greatest example we have of this is Christ entering into the world and living amongst us. In Young Life, we believe you have to earn the right to be heard, whether that's in a cafeteria at school or at a football stadium on Friday nights. It's entering in and knowing kids where they are. Being 27-year-old bearded man, it's not always easy. Frankly, it's a little awkward to go and sit in the student section at a football game. But knowing that I'm earning the right to be heard so that in 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I can share the love of Jesus Christ with that kid, it makes it worth it.
So
So Gavin is a pretty cool dude. I feel like he genuinely wants to hang out with us all the time, and that's something that is pretty cool about him. And also, we can talk to him about anything whenever. He's just there.
Them coming to my soccer games and looking at the stands and seeing almost every single Young Life leader there, it's just amazing.
My Young Life leader, Amy, has become one of my best friends. I've told her everything about me. We go on adventures, we go eat, we go to football games.
One thing that she's taught me is probably that everyone deserves an equal chance and like everyone deserves to be loved.
She's definitely taught me that it's okay to not be like everybody else, and I can just be myself, and she's always gonna like me for being myself.
My Young Life leader, Hayden, I like that he's just another friend to me. He's not so much just a leader.
In my 3 years of Young Life, Gavin's taught me that God will always be on my side no matter what happens in life.